Shoshana!
It's Tarantino time. Okay, there are some typical things you find about Tarantino's movies. And that's number 1, brutal murders. Number 2, charismatic characters. And number 3, food fetish. Yeah. He wrote this story in 1998, but he didn't know how to finish the story. He completed the story in 2008 and yeah, that's it. Inglourious Basterds has been made in 2009 with highlight cast including Brad Pitt, Melanie Laurent and Christoph Waltz with fantastic performances.
As a bushwhacking guerrilla army, we're going to be doing one thing and one thing only. Killing Nazis.
Ah, yes. Wow, that's actually interesting in a weird way.
Now let's go for spoils.
And sure, you can see Hitler in person. Yeah, that's him. But a little bit too angry, I guess. 9. You know what? Let's do something about it, shall we? But of course, we have to thank Tarantino for not show us Hitler's food. That would be a nightmare. Anyway, the story has 3 sides. One is Hitler and his team, bloodlust to kill all the people who aren't like them. It includes Jews, Americans, and well, the list goes on. Second side is a Jewish side, a woman named Shoshana who is a survivor of Hitler's massacre and all she wants is getting her family's revenge. Third side is a group of Jewish American commandos who all call themselves bastards. Classic, right? Typical. And want to hunt Nazis and Hitler. Of course. You can find Brad Pitt over there with a weird American accent. Tarantino shows each part to audience, but of course Hitler's part is just blood and killing and death, and the other parts are people who try to do the right thing. Again, classic. When the movie starts, you can see Hans Landa, which played by Waltz, comes in a farm to find lost Jews to kill them all. He is a clever Nazi investigator and Jew finder, if that's actually a word. He was clever enough to figure out farmer is lying and he hides Jewish under his house and brutal enough to order killing them by shooting the floor. But Shoshana successfully runs away. But as the film goes on, you see Hans getting more stupid and I really don't know why. Maybe Tarantino just wanted him to be this way. You see him having a conversation with Shoshana when she is grown, but he says, I wanted to say something else too, but I forgot. Maybe it wasn't so important, which is weird because he talks like he knows that she is Shoshana, or maybe he guessed that she is going to kill all the Nazis in her cinema and he just let it be. Coincidence? I think not. The other scene shows that he is clever enough to find out Hammersmark is an enemy and he put her shoe on just to show her that he knows who she is, and then he killed her with bare hands. So this scene shows that he is still clever and smart, so maybe Shoshana's scene was under his control too, because you see him ordering a glass of milk and not drinking it. Milk was the only drink he chose in that farm when Shoshana was a kid. And the last scene you see Hans Landa is when he tries to get American citizenship by letting their people go free, and he seems happy. By the way, I didn't like this scene so much. They showed him as a powerful and charismatic character who is smart and intelligent, but this scene was awful. He acted like an amateur soldier and he ended with a logo on his forehead. Like, what? Seriously? Now, let's talk about Shoshana. Another normal character that acted stupidly at the end. God damn it, she did survive the Han's first and second attack. Because of her anger, she plans to kill all the Nazis who want to come in her cinema to watch a German soldier movie by setting a fire in there and sacrificing her worker and herself for this goal. But stupid enough to fail for a German guy who tried to attack her, and she shot him 3 times after he fell down on the floor. And when she tries to rotate him, guess what? He shot her too, and bang, that's it, she's dead. Again and again. Classic. Now it's time for Bastards.
To act like another idiot in the end.
Seriously? Anyone who isn't actually stupid? Anyone? Anyone? Ah, yes, classic Tarantino. They are hunting down Nazis and their final goal is to kill Hitler and stop the war. But silly enough to go in a cinema full of Nazis and try talking in Italian language with an awful accent that sells them out. Jesus. But overall, it's a dark action movie, so you won't feel bored at all. I recommend you to watch. Maybe you become a fan of these kinds of movies. Okay, I should off, but for goodness, watch this wonderful part of Swiss Army Man movie again, which I loved it. Thank you and see you also. Leave them